Hi, my name is Dev Stafford and I am a marketing associate as well as the internship coordinator here at BestLogic Staffing. I was born and raised in central Connecticut in a small family on a lake. I grew up with both my parents and my younger sister. I grew up a huge fan of the New England Patriots. Football was everything to me. Tom Brady was my biggest role model. I started playing football when I was in middle school. I was a wide receiver. I did not have a single reception, but I loved playing it. But when I got to high school, I was unexpectedly diagnosed with a rare kidney disease and I had to stop playing. And that's when I found video production. I always grew up with a huge interest in movies. I would go to the flea market every Sunday and I'd bargain to buy different movies for 50 cents or $1. And over the years, my collection has built to an overwhelming amount. I think I'm at about 1,500 in total now, and I have a small room. So basically half of my room is just walls of DVDs. When I was in 6th grade, my parents actually gave me a little flip phone that was able to record 15-second videos. My biggest regret in life is not saving that footage. It wasn't until 9th grade where I started taking a video production class that I actually saw this interest as a means for making a career. After I joined the video production club when I was in high school, I started working on some short films with this friend that I met. I played a serial killer with an axe. My first time acting. After a couple years of being in the video club, I joined Ram News, which was a program my high school offered where we ran a live daily news show every morning.
Good morning, Ram. I am Devin St. Jean. Today is Friday, December 12th, and here is today's news.
That really set the tone for the fast-paced environment that I wanted to be working in my career. I never saw myself as becoming an actor or a news anchor, or even being in front of a camera. But once I started doing it more and more, I became, a lot more comfortable. The way I always saw it is being an actor is like a socially acceptable way of never having to grow up. I then went to college at Pace University where I studied digital cinema and filmmaking with a minor in accounting. It was at Pace that I really found my calling for a lot of video production and working with a bigger team. I worked on a couple documentaries where I went to Puerto Rico and Hawaii. It was a real production. I really enjoyed working on those and getting a real world experience. I made tons of videos at school with my friends. Every day I was working on something new and I kept myself constantly learning and evolving my craft. Right before I graduated was when COVID hit. Graduating in the middle of the pandemic was not fun. I never got that full closure with my school and the community that I built there. I never would have imagined myself to leave college and start working at a staffing company, but once COVID hit, I was kind of looking for anything to keep myself busy. Sitting around during quarantine was not my forte. So in January of 2021, I started an internship with BestLogic Staffing as a videographer. I quickly fell into the community as an intern there. I enjoyed making videos, but I got along with everybody, and that's really what resonated with me, was that company culture. When Alden asked me if I wanted to become a part of the full-time team, it was a no-brainer. My time at BestLogic Staffing has helped me learn a lot about myself. I really feel like I have proven myself not only as a creator, but as a leader. When you're building a team around yourself, you want them to have the same mentality that you have. Sometimes it is a challenge trying to relay my own mental growth onto somebody I just met. If you want to build a team to be successful, you got to make sure they are crafted around the same ideology as you. I'm always looking to see that fire in somebody else and see that competitiveness to prove people wrong, because there's nothing I love more than somebody who has something to prove. I've always been a very competitive person, and I think that comes into anything that I work on. I always wanted to be the best at what I was doing. I always wanted to make the best project. I always wanted to win the school awards for best video. I'm learning from my mistakes and learning from my successes. And I think that really connects to how BestLogic Staffing's mentality is. To be the best, you gotta act like you're the best. If you're not the best, you gotta fight to keep going. And that's where I'm always at. I always feel like I'm an underdog and I gotta keep pushing myself to prove everybody wrong.